Hey y'all, it's so good to be with you today. Now what if I told you there's a secret sprinkler method that can grow your garden twice as fast with half the effort? Imagine, no more dry soil, no more wasting water. Just lush, healthy plants bursting with life all season long. Stick around because I'm so excited to reveal the exact system thousands of gardeners are using right now to make their garden dreams a reality. We all pour so much heart into our gardens, don't we? We pick out the perfect seeds, amend the soil, and dream of beautiful blooms and delicious harvests. But sometimes the daily upkeep, especially watering, can feel like a constant chore. That's where finding smarter ways to care for our green spaces comes in. It's not about cutting corners, it's about working with nature in a way that's both effective and sustainable. I truly believe that a garden should be a place of joy and connection, not stress. This sprinkler method we're going to talk about today, well, it's one of those game changers. It's about bringing a little bit of that modern farmhouse practicality to the way we tend our earth. So, grab a cup of coffee or tea, get cozy, and let's explore how we can make your garden the most vibrant and joyful space it can be. 12. Gardening can be frustrating. Dry patches, uneven growth, and constant watering. But what if you could automate it? Today, I'll show you the sprinkler method that keeps your garden perfectly hydrated without lifting a finger. We've all been there, haven't we? Looking out at a patch in the garden that just seems a little sad, a little thirsty, despite our best efforts. Those dry patches can be so disheartening. Often it comes down to one of the most fundamental elements, consistent and appropriate watering. The idea of constant watering, especially during those hot summer months, can feel overwhelming. But what if there was a way to take that particular worry off your plate? What if you could automate one of the most crucial aspects of garden care? This isn't just about convenience, though that's a wonderful part of it. It's about creating an optimal environment for your plants to truly flourish. Today, I'm so excited to walk you through a sprinkler method that I believe can really transform your gardening experience. It's a system designed to keep your garden perfectly hydrated, ensuring that every plant gets the moisture it needs right when it needs it. And the best part? It can do all of this without you having to lift a finger. Well, almost. Think about the peace of mind that comes with knowing your garden is being cared for, even when you're away for the weekend or just caught up in a busy day. So, let's dive in, shall we? Let's explore how this approach to watering can not only save you time and effort, but also lead to a healthier, more vibrant, and more productive garden. Studies show that consistent moisture is key for plant growth. Sprinklers deliver even water distribution, prevent soil erosion, and save you hours of work. Plants, much like us, thrive on consistency. They like knowing what to expect, especially when it comes to their most basic needs, like water. And that's precisely where the magic of a good sprinkler system comes into play. It's not just about spraying water around. It's about delivering it in a way that truly benefits the plants and the soil. When plants experience cycles of extreme dryness followed by sudden drenching, it can stress them out. A sprinkler system, when properly set up, helps to maintain that ideal, steady level of moisture in the soil. One of the biggest advantages is the even water distribution. Think about hand watering. It's so easy to unintentionally give more water to some plants and less to others. Sprinklers, especially oscillating or rotating ones, are designed to cover an area uniformly. This means every plant within its reach gets a similar amount of water, promoting more consistent growth across your entire garden bed. And let's talk about soil erosion. When you water heavily with a hose or a watering can, especially on bare soil or sloped areas, you can sometimes wash away that precious topsoil. Sprinklers, particularly those that deliver water in a finer spray or a gentle, rain-like pattern, are much kinder to the soil structure. The water soaks in more gradually, which helps to prevent runoff and erosion. Then there's the incredible time-saving aspect. Imagine all those hours you spend standing with a hose, moving it from spot to spot. A sprinkler system, especially one paired with a simple timer, automates this entire process. Plus, let's not overlook the efficiency. Many people think sprinklers waste water, but a well-chosen and properly managed system can actually be more water-wise than hand watering. The science is clear. Plants need water to transport nutrients from the soil up through their roots and into their leaves. By ensuring they always have access to the hydration they need, you're essentially giving them the green light to grow and thrive. Chapter 3. Finding your perfect match best sprinkler systems for home gardens. Alright, so now that we know sprinkler systems are so beneficial for our gardens, let's talk about finding the right one for space. First up, let's talk about the Melnor XT Turbo Oscillating Sprinkler. You'll often see these priced around $34.99, which makes them a really accessible option. What I love about oscillating sprinklers, and this one in particular, is their adjustable spray. You can usually control the width and range of the water, so it's great for rectangular garden beds or lawn areas. They create that lovely rain-like curtain of water. They are known for covering large areas quite efficiently. Next, let's look at something a bit different. The Orbit 56253N Traveling Sprinkler, often called a tractor sprinkler. This one is usually a bit more of an investment, around $99.99. The really neat thing about these is that they move on their own. You lay out your hose in the pattern you want watered, and this little guy follows the hose like a track, watering as it goes. This makes it fantastic for really big lawns or unusually shaped garden areas. Then, for those of you who are looking for a more permanent built-in solution, there's something like the Rainbird 32 ETI easy-to-install in-ground system. This kit typically runs around $149.99. Now this is definitely more of a project, as it involves burying pipes and setting up sprinkler heads that pop up when the water turns on. But the beauty of an in-ground system is that it's incredibly discreet. You barely see it when it's not in use, and it can be completely customized to your garden's layout. When you're choosing, think about the size and shape of your garden. Is it a small square plot or a long narrow bed? Do you have multiple garden areas with different watering needs? Also, consider your budget and how much time you're willing to invest in setup. The goal is to find a system that makes your life easier and your garden healthier. And remember, no matter which system you choose, proper placement and understanding its coverage pattern are key. Chapter 4. Making It Rain, your step-by-step setup guide. Here's how to set it up in 3 easy steps. 1. Choose the right sprinkler for your garden size. 2. Position it for maximum coverage. 3. Set a timer to water at the optimal time, early morning or late evening. First things first, step 1 is truly foundational. Choose the right sprinkler for your garden size and shape. If you have a small square flower bed, a giant oscillating sprinkler might be overkill and could waste water on your pathways. Conversely, trying to water a large vegetable garden with a tiny spot sprinkler will leave you with dry, unhappy plants. So, take a good look at the area you want to water. Measure it if you need to. Most sprinkler packaging will give you an idea of the coverage area. Step 2, once you have your sprinkler, is all about positioning it for maximum coverage. You want to place your sprinkler so that its spray reaches all the plants you intend to water, without excessively soaking walkways, fences, or the side of your house. For most sprinklers, especially oscillating or rotating types, the goal is to achieve head-to-head coverage if you're using multiple, or to ensure the pattern adequately covers the entire desired area if using a single unit. Before you walk away, turn it on and watch it run through a full cycle. Sometimes a small adjustment in placement or a slight change to the spray angle can make a huge difference in achieving that perfect, even coverage. Step 3, and this is a real game changer for efficiency and plant health, is to set a timer to water at the optimal time. The best times to water your garden are generally in the early morning, between about 5 a.m. and 9 a.m., or in the late evening after the sun has gone down. A simple hose timer, which can be mechanical or digital, is an inexpensive and invaluable tool. Once your timer is set, you're pretty much good to go. Of course, you'll want to monitor things for the first few days, and that's really it. Choose wisely, position carefully, and time it right. Chapter 5. Supercharge your sprinklers. Bonus tips for max growth. Want even better results? Pair your sprinkler with organic fertilizer and watch your garden explode with growth. One of the most impactful things you can do, especially when you have your watering dialed in, is to ensure your plants are getting the right nutrients. And for that, I always recommend pairing your smart sprinkler system with a good quality organic fertilizer. Think of water as the delivery system, and fertilizer as the nutritious meal your plants need to build strong stems, lush leaves, vibrant flowers, and delicious fruits. Organic fertilizers are wonderful because they feed the soil as well as the plants. They help build up a healthy soil structure, rich in microbial life, which in turn makes nutrients more available to your plants over time. Another fantastic tip to maximize growth is to mulch your garden beds. After your sprinkler has done its job and the soil is nicely moist, applying a layer of organic mulch like shredded bark, wood chips, straw, or compost can work wonders. Mulch helps to retain that precious soil moisture by reducing evaporation, so your sprinkler doesn't have to work quite as hard, and your plants stay hydrated longer. It also helps to suppress weeds, which compete with your garden plants for water and nutrients. And as organic mulches break down, they add even more good stuff to your soil. Think about the timing of your watering in relation to fertilizing. It's often beneficial to water your garden well after applying a granular fertilizer, as this helps to dissolve the nutrients and carry them down to the root zone where the plants can access them. Consider companion planting as well. Some plants naturally help each other thrive. For example, planting basil near tomatoes can improve the tomato's flavor and repel certain pests. Marigolds are famous for deterring nematodes in the soil. When your plants are already happy and well watered thanks to your sprinkler system, adding the benefits of companion planting can give them an extra edge. Celebrate the process. With your sprinkler system taking care of the heavy lifting of watering, and these bonus tips helping to supercharge growth, you'll have more time to simply enjoy your garden. Chapter 6. Your garden's bright future. So, are you ready to transform your garden with the sprinkler method? I truly hope that walking through these steps and ideas has inspired you and shown you just how achievable a lush, thriving garden can be without all the constant worry about watering. It's about bringing that ease and joy back into the process, letting these smart tools help us create the beautiful, productive spaces we dream of. Imagine stepping out into your yard and seeing everything just bursting with life. It's such a rewarding feeling. If you're feeling excited to give this a go, I've put together some links in the description below where you can find some of the sprinklers we talked about today and that organic fertilizer I love.